The following audio record is the property of the Red Ribbon Army. Those who listen to this recording are subject to inspection pending completion.
This is not optional. All transgressors will be sacrificed to the vault of Dr. Gero. Next of kin will not be contacted. You will not be missed.
Attempting to open data file, RRLHLW23. Waiting. Error. The timestamps and parts of the message logs seem to be damaged due to some of the databases not responding. Load anyway. Yes. Welcome, user VOMI. Timestamp unknown, log number error. _1. Those beginnings feel rather humble, but I cannot blame him for trying. I'm just not sure if Red is the correct choice for the leading position. Gero says that he was always craving attention and that it can be used for our advantage, as we can focus on our research while he and his subordinates can do the stuff for the masses. I do hope that he can at least provide us with some recruits. If something aspires to the army name, it should have more than just a few conscripts. Some of them, like Silver, do show some promises. On a brighter note, the boys are growing. Gavo even took Gero's hat, pretending to be a soldier, and made us all laugh. I wish we had time for more happy moments like that, but alas, improving humanity is a task that takes a lot of sacrifices. And for now, I am ready for them. Timestamp unknown, log number error. _7. After all was said and done, Red has delivered in terms of potential recruits. We also got some pretty vast funding due to him securing the whole Animorphaline deal. I told him we could improve on the formula, but he insisted on quantity over quality. I cannot argue with the monetary results, though the scientist in me is pretty irritated. Gero tried to calm me down, saying that this is just a temporary measure, wrong that we can correct once we are in power. Easy for him to say. His research isn't brought down by the need for cheap production. Although I do see him complain about Flap's involvement, I don't know, I like the man. Maybe he is a little bit too soft, but we do need moral compasses in our work, so we won't lose sight of our true mission. Timestamp unknown, log number error. _11. I am trying to muster a brave face, but I still question myself. Isn't that too early for Gavo? Gero is very proud, and our boy looks so good in that uniform, but the training regime is pretty strict. He will be the first generation to be trained like that. And he is the youngest. Gero says that we should give others an example and that the children of the founders should be the first in line for Red Ribbon Academy. I know Red's son is there as well, although Gavo never spoke highly of him. I suspect he is as full of himself as his father. I am proud of our boy, but as a mother, I am full of worries. Redacted isn't taking it well. I asked Gero to talk with him, but it appears there is a rift forming between the two of them. I hope they will mend it quickly. Timestamp unknown, log number error. _53. And so it worked. The first artificial human woke up. I am extremely proud of Gero's work, and I can see that every high-ranking member is very impressed. After all, he has managed to make a gigantic step towards our common future. The thing that kind of irks me about it is how much he abstains from mentioning my involvement. Don't get me wrong, Gero is an absolute genius when it comes to mechanical engineering, but I was always better when it came to bioengineering, and I do think a few of my suggestions helped kickstart the project. Maybe I am too jealous? Who knows? But this is a thing that we should solve together, by ourselves. There is no need to involve the entire army in our family issues. Although I wish I had seen my husband more often. I begin to see that the laboratory has started to feel more like home to him than the place we actually created. This might not work well for our sons. Timestamp unknown, log number error. _55. You know what? No, I am not going to let this slide. I do feel underappreciated. I am doing a lot of work for the organization, and I am seldom recognized for my work. I looked through the logs, and they are all about other people. I think I lost my own worth somewhere along the way. This is not healthy. I do have my own projects that aren't worse than those of my husband. I just need to convince the army to fund them. I don't want to compete or anything, I just want them to acknowledge how hard I am working for them. I don't think this is too much to ask. Gero is a darling and supports this. He has grown into a handsome and ambitious young man, though I do hope he will be less zealous over his work. It is redacted that worries me, though I feel that sending him to a school outside of Red Ribbon Academy was a good move. I cannot force him to be a true believer, so I've sent him somewhere when he won't be choking. Still, he urges me to leave everything and take Gero and Gero out of here. I do hope that one day he will understand that we are doing all of that for them. Timestamp unknown, log number error. _74. Gero is gone. Stray bullets, they said. Our hearts are broken, and there is nothing I can do here to make the pain go away. We are all absolutely devastated. Gero buried himself in his work and didn't want to face me, while Redacted refused to even talk to me. He and Gero had a massive fight, with my husband blaming his girlfriend for turning him against him. I cannot bring them back together, but they refuse to listen to each other. I really hope they will. My project is in shambles right now, as I simply cannot find myself in a mood to finish it. I know I should. We lost many brave men and women in the line of service. But this was my baby. And now he's gone. For some reason, I do feel guilt. I really want to keep my family together before it is too late. Warning. The remainder of the older entries appear to be missing. The following pages seem to be corrupted. Should I open the most recent entries? Yes. Timestamp page 779, day unknown, log number error. _221. I am listening to those logs, as the scientist hasn't left many hints for me in regards to my origin. This woman's voice is similar to my own, though I do not share her memories. According to the readouts from the machine, the computer started my assembly about 10 years ago. It seems that those logs are older. I don't know if there is any point in my own growth in looking through these, but what won't kill me only makes me stronger. And hungrier. Timestamp page 779, day unknown, log number error. _222. Looking further through those logs, I have discovered that not all the missing data seems to be missing due to the source being damaged. Some of it has been removed manually. Particularly, the name and face of the woman's second son appear to have been intentionally removed. Was it a way for her, or the scientist, to disown him? Or was it the child in question covering the tracks? I do not know, and while it is an interesting puzzle, I doubt it will help me with my primary objective. Although the other one appears to be connected to something called Project 16, I should investigate. Timestamp page 779, day unknown, log number error. _223. I think I am starting to get obsessed with this whole Project 16 business. It seems that I may have inherited some of the motherly instincts of my template. I do have access to the blueprints, and with the knowledge that I now have, I should be able to build myself one with some upgrades. Maybe someone to talk to a child will make my existence here more bearable. Yes, I should test my abilities. That cannot be so hard. Timestamp page 779, day unknown, log number error. _226. 2 of my logs are missing. But I am the only one using the database. Is it so broken? I have done some extended research, and someone has manually deleted them. It is a little bit worrying, as I have been around, although now, when I think about it, I may have experienced a blackout of sorts. Maybe there is something wrong with my memory? I should go back to work on Project 16. Maybe this will calm me down. Timestamp page 779, day unknown, log number error. _229. He is almost finished, and I am actually quite surprised at how fast I managed to assemble him, considering the sparse access to materials that I had. I also think that I seem to have displaced some time. Again. Also, certain memories are returning to me. The names are Son Goku, the Dragon Balls, Cell, and the androids. The scientist. He had a name. Gero. He was someone to her, right? The mission. The mission is, to take revenge? No, I am more than the sum of someone's unfulfilled, failed ambitions. It seems that he despised the idea of using the Dragon Balls, while I can do things my own way, right? But before I wake my darling 16, I need to think about evening out on the playing field. There has to be a way. Timestamp age 779, day unknown, log number error. _ 231. The memory chip. It was here the whole time. I have no idea who or how it was acquired, but if I connect it to 16, he should retain everything his predecessor did. This should give me some useful information and keep his personality intact. From the data I have managed to find, this seems like a good thing. After all, I don't really need to pursue that revenge plan, right? We can just be family. Again? Yes, I would like that. Timestamp age 779, day unknown, log number error. _ 232. He woke up. Everything seems to be working. He is so gentle and calm. Just as the data seemed to suggest. That's it. No more revenge, no more plotting. Just me and my child. Living together peacefully. Timestamp age 779, day unknown, log number error. _ 234. I find myself with a weird craving. A craving that appears right before those blackout episodes. What's even more worrying is that 16 doesn't seem to notice. From his perspective, I have never lost control. But those blank memories do worry me. For some reason, I do find more and more candy wrappers laying around the lab. These are not 16's, that's for sure. Timestamp age 779, day unknown, log number error. _ 237. So hungry. Timestamp age 779, day unknown, log number error. _ 239. We finally figured it out, thanks to the help of 16. We share the same face, but when she looks through my eyes, I lose control. Every time I feel that urge, that hunger, she is there with me. Bolder, louder, and more insatiable. All the whispers about revenge, about going on with the plans of the scientist, it has been her all along. But my dearest 16 has some ideas on how we can silence her. How could we calm her down? There is some research we have done. The most important thing we had to do was entry manually removed. Timestamp age 779, day unknown, log number error. _ 241. There is no time for weakness or sentiments. I crave the feast of the centuries. Everything that is behind me is just an obstacle meant to be overcome. Nothing will hold me down. My hunger will be satisfied, and my power will be fully realized. And I shall get all those delicious morsels for myself. End of the log data, user Vomi deleted.